and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Clippers, right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And for the Clippers, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Harden. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Wide open look here for Murray. 5 to shoot. Hardaway against Leonard. Hardaway, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now Zubac over Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Powering through the defense and finishing. Zubac, he's a man with great strength.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Now, here's Leonard. Following the miss by Jamal Murray.
Coming in fast and furious. Leonard refusing to slow down.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. Here's Brown. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play.
First team.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college, and now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player, it's part of the deal for him.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden against Murray. Stolen by Zubac. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. In the corner, Collins with it. Harden outside. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
10th in free throw shooting, and they're also in the top half of the league in terms of three-point shooting. You can see this team making strides in that area.
And just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Harden surveying the D. Over Murray. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Zubac's dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Outside Hardaway. Murray down low, guarded by Harden. Murray kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with the screen for Hardaway. Misses the wing J.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right side Leonard. Back to Collins. Pass to Leonard. Over Murray. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Collins. Leonard's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
On defense, the Clippers. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gordon. Murray for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Dunn. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
What a drive to the hoop from Gordon. I mean, he only needs a step or two to take off for those throwdowns.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. On defense, Denver. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nuggets trail by 13. And here is Murray. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Zubac. Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Gordon against Harden. Over Gordon. Harden can't hit. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Now, here is Harden following the miss by Jamal Murray and stolen by Gordon. A pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Clippers leading by 11. Outside Collins. Leonard with no one around. And the Clippers miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brown the bounce pass. Gordon kicks to Hardaway. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Harden. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta. Shot on the wing. The offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zubac has got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for the Clippers. Derek Jones, he's checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Beal subbed in for Chris Dunn. Hardaway against Batum. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Stolen by Jones. And the jam by Harden.
That break starting with the steal by Jones Jr. A really good defensive wing.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Here's Beal. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Harden's shot is off.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Brown, the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Clippers leading by 11. Now Harden. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Beal against Brown. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. The shot by Beal, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Plays it up off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Hardaway passes to Valanciunas. Basket, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Beal against Brown. To the middle. Batum passes to Zubac. Here's Jones, defended by Gordon. Kicks it out to Harden. From the arc. Outside, Jones. Drills the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Murray surveying the D. Brown, the pass to Murray. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Beal. Fires for three. Here's Zubac. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Murray. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harden the pass to Beal. From deep. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 16. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway against Harden. Left side Hardaway. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Zubac, a screen on Brown. There's Beal with the three. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Derek Jones is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Paul in at the one. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Watson kicks to Johnson. Back to Watson. Here's Pickett on the wing. Johnson. And stolen by Leonard. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Lopez. And Leonard has it in the corner. Finished off by Brown.
Excellent hustle by the athletic Brown.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Brown outside. To the right side. Pass to Pickett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Now here's Paul. Hasn't made one yet. Great open look there.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Pickett. Johnson outside. The tray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Harden. He's checked in for the Clippers. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Nuggets in second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Down low. Here's Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard against Hardaway. Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Now here's Murray. Off target from 3-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard, Clark, can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him, and he goes to the rack with force.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here is Hardaway. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Murray with it. Zubac defending. Murray, no good.
And another miss.
Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Jones kicks to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so here are the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Ball outside. Harden against Brown. Harden drops one in down low.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Clippers, John Collins comes in for Derek Jones. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Paul.
John Collins, Chris Dunn.
Hardaway against Leonard. Murray a screen on Leonard. Here's Hardaway. Sweet little floater. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Harden the pass to Collins. Leonard, that's for two. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 12. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Hardaway against Leonard. Inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to Zubac. Out to the right wing. Back to Collins. And here's Leonard. Fires the three. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Valanciunas finds Brown. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Leonard inside, covered by Brown. Leonard no luck. The Nuggets trail by 13. Brown with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas, good. He's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Murray. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Leonard. Hardaway goes in. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Chris Dunn.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Clippers leading by 13. Dunn outside. Harden sets the pick for Dunn. With his first shot attempt and too long on the shot. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Lob pass to Gordon, and the turnover again by Denver.
And they're also first in free throw shooting. Unmatchable talent and confidence at the line. What a coach's dream.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Clippers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harden no good on the free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Nuggets with another miss.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
On the wing, Harden. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Harden. He's got 8. Takes a 3. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Dunn passes to Batum. Collins against Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The thing about Brown, he is ever active, and that puts pressure on your defense nonstop.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
It has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Brown. Collins against Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovic. And that one comes up a bit short.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Off target from outside. Hardaway with the steal. Three-pointer. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of it's decision-making, some of it's lack of focus.
They better wake up early in the second half or we're going to be the ones to fall asleep. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of
Here's Murray. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Running on the wings, they'll go with Brown and Hardaway Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Gordon finds Brown. Here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Outside Gordon. From downtown. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Clippers leading by 11. Done outside. Back to Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver shooting straight 49% from the field. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Harden. Averaging 22 points per, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Nuggets, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Tipped away, and the turnover again by Denver.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Ivica Zubac. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you, Kevin.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here are the Nuggets now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Murray left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. The shot comes out. Excellent defense there from Zubac. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Clippers leading by 11. Harden the pass to Collins. Now Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Hardaway. And it's Leonard missing. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Harden against Murray. Harden kicks to Collins. Dunn passes to Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Gordon. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Murray against Harden. Four on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Clippers leading by 9. Harden bounce pass. Left side Collins. Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 7. In the corner, it's Brown. Harden against Murray. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Harden against Murray. Pass to Brown. Gordon with the screen for Brown. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harden against Valanciunas. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Free throw good, James Harden. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
That one misses.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Zubac finds Leonard. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Outside Gordon. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Valanciunas. 10 points for him.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Clippers leading by 16. Done outside. Zubac, a screen on Brown. Done outside. Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Harden outside, from outside the arc. Good on the triple. Harden's got 16 points.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Back to Murray. Hardaway is screen on Harden. Murray for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh my goodness.
Man. Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard looking around. Down low, here's Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Brown sets the pick for Hardaway. Lob pass to Gordon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Los Angeles leading by 21 to the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Now, here is Harden. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
And Zubac's teammates love lobbing it his way because they know he's going to catch it and finish.
Denver shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Murray outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. Looking to get it going. Murray, good. Murray's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's time to get hyped for the Hoop I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jones checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal's checked in for Chris Dunn. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Baden Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bruce Brown in for Christian Brown. Zubac a screen on Brown. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 20.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Holmes with a screen on Paul. This one for three. Excellent defense there from Zubac. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Elbow shot. And it's Paul missing. The Nuggets shooting well. They're at 45%. Watson, the pass to Holmes. Murray left side. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the rejection by Zubac.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Watson's shot is good.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here is Paul. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Beal. Zubac with the screen for Beal. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac on a roll. Everything he has touched has seemed to turn into gold.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Holmes setting the big for Johnson. Pass to Holmes. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Paul kicks to Batum. Back to Paul. Batum a screen on Murray. Here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Brook Lopez is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Paul in at the point. Outside for Murray. Pass to Strother. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Watson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Lopez sets a screen for Beal. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And the dunk by Lopez.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Watson. Now Murray, defended by Paul. Fade away. Murray, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Paul against Murray. Banked in off the glass.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And here is Paul. Pass to Beal. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Leonard. And Lopez throws it down.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Over Jones. Johnson can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Paul looking around. Outside Leonard. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, your Clippers.
Harden, he's checked in for Paul. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Denver. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Leonard against Johnson. Left block shot on the way. Leonard, no luck. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Beal against Brown. Now Valanciunas, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
This has definitely been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Johnson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Beal finds Harden. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 30.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Murray against Harden. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Leonard missing. Denver shooting at a decent 44% clip here. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the turnover again by Denver.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Leonard. And Chris Paul's subbed in for James Harden. Paul passes to Lopez. Pass to Batum. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Both free throws good from Batum.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
At the line for the Nuggets, Braun, one shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Ball against Murray. Five to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Beal pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And finished off by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Batum. Inside, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Paul outside. Lopez a screen on Murray. Paul finds Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He is actually 2 hands full inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
Line for your Clippers, Brook Lopez, 2 shots.
2.
That's good from Brook Lopez. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Paul against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Ball against Murray. Hardaway sets a screen for Murray. The three. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, Batum. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon. To the inside. Murray kicks to Hardaway. Gordon with a screen on Batum. Hardaway for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Batum. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by Jones. Ball finds Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon to stop the drought. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Beal. Lopez, a screen on Brown. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, an excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Beal against Brown. Deep 2 from Lopez. Rebounded by Hardaway. Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. Outside, Beal. And GHS, when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Nuggets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zubac.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
That's good from Lopez.
And, you know, Lopez, to me, is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5, a center with some real deep range.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Lopez. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Brown against Beal. Yep, that one goes in there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Murray against Paul. Valanciunas with a screen on Paul. Here's Murray. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. You know, overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.